Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are talking about the sitcom Girlfriends. So Girlfriends aired September 11, 2000, and it stars Tracy Ellis Ross, Jill Marie Jones, Persia White, Golden Brooks, and it was created by Mara Brock Akil. And this topic has been trending on social media about if Toni was toxic. With Toni, is never about what she can really give, it's about what she can gain. So I was really shocked really quickly about how that situation just kind of twisted and turned around, and you kind of see Joan, kind of address the situation, but still moving on as if nothing ever happened. So it's like whatever Joan does to Toni, she's able to overlook it, turn her back, and just keep going because she doesn't want to rock the boat and cause any issue. She doesn't want to say, hey, listen, this is what you're doing that's making me mad and pissing me off, and you need to cut it out or we can't be friends. She doesn't want to really address it because she doesn't want to lose her best friend. They all have their share of times where they take advantage of Joan. Lynn cannot get herself together. She always needs a place to stay. She always needs money. And Joan is mama friend. So she's always lending out her money and always opening up her house for Lynn to stay there. Maya works for her, but whenever Maya needs to get off work, or Maya does her job, but she also throws in her own little whatever she got to do. Maya gonna do it. Hey, I need to go get my hair done. Okay, I need to go do this and do that. Maya is gone. She gonna do her job when she's there. But if she needs to do something that takes priority over that job, gone. William seems to be an even, level-headed friend. He's a guy, and he's just not interested in taking advantage of Joan. He doesn't ask her for anything, borrow anything. He might ask for advice, but he's just a friend that's just there. He's not really the clingy or needy friend. Now, you do see in a later episode where Toni is in an entanglement, honey. She is stuck between this artist that, he doesn't have the cash flow that she wants in her guys, but she loves him. She meets this wealthy surgeon. Is he a surgeon? Doctor? Okay, she meets this wealthy doctor. Okay, she ends up getting engaged to the doctor while still dating this artist, and I'm like, girl, you are the definition of narcissist. So Joan thinks, okay, the guy knows her, the artist. He comes over to Joan for advice about something else. Joan accidentally tells him about the engagement. So they all on a trip because the artist breaks up with Toni. He's like, okay, he just breaks up with her because he's tired of playing these games with her. He knows that she doesn't really want him, but she wants him, but he can't provide the lifestyle that she wants to live. So it's hurtful for him because he really loves her, and he's trying to make the money, just so that he can please her and have her for real. Because he know if he don't have that bag, she's really not going to be interested in him. Long story short, Joan ends up confessing that she told Greg about Toni's engagement to the doctor. The doctor's name is Clay. Toni slaps Joan, calls her a, tries to fight her, and I'm like, now they are all on a trip to Jamaica. Joan is taking her girls on this trip to try to make Toni feel better. Toni even meets a athlete and gets engaged on the trip, but then she slaps her friend, calls her up, and then she leaves and goes to Joan's house. She's in her lingerie. Joan's boyfriend is in the room. She knows that Joan's boyfriend is a recovering sex addict. So she tries to just lay there in her lingerie and be all seductive and tries to seduce him because she's mad at Joan. But she's really mad at Joan because her entanglement failed and she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, and she just couldn't do that. So to answer the question, yes, Toni is a toxic friend. She is a friend that your mama warned you about. She is that friend that your mom took one look at and said, you can't hang with her. Nope, I don't want you hanging around here. Nope, that ain't your friend. Y'all know what I'm talking about, ladies. Y'all ever had that friend your mama took one look at it and said, nope, that is not your friend? You see Joan attempting to go to therapy behind her toxic friendship with Toni. Toni gets mad at Joan for being in therapy. Then they had this whole black people don't go to therapy. And I think that's definitely a conversation that is worth having. Black people do go to therapy. Black people should go to therapy. So you see Joan taking therapy. Her therapist tells her what a great therapist would, which is cut that friend off. Why are you afraid to cut her off? And Joan is afraid because she can't tell anyone in her life no. And Toni is that main person that she never wants to disappoint. On the trip to Jamaica, that was also, I think, the weekend that Joan's boyfriend was getting ready to leave, and the time that she could have been spending with him, she decides to take her girls to Jamaica to make Toni feel better, even though the breakup with Toni's boyfriend is essentially her fault. Whether it doesn't matter who told it, it's her fault because she's trying to hold him over here in reserve and then, mess around with the doctor, and the doctor gave her chlamydia. So she's trying to mess around with the doctor, hold on to this guy, and that guy's like, no, I'm not about to sit here and let you play games with me. So Joan is going above and beyond the call of duty to satisfy everybody in her life. And I think when you watch this show, you can see, a lot of people you may know in these characters. You might even see yourself in the character. Definitely relate to Joan in some cases, because a lot of times I have been the mama friend, but I'm learning to get out of that role. I'm probably going to do more updates. I am in season 2. I'm on season 2 episode 4, but I just wanted to come on and just give my opinion on if I feel like Toni is a toxic friend, and she is definitely a toxic friend. Oh, I also forgot to mention that Toni she didn't want Joan to be in the therapy session. Like, she got mad and was like, you need to stop going, because she didn't want Joan to be in there talking about her. And it's like, that's when you're dealing with a narcissistic friend, somebody that's trying to control you, because she was even asking her questions like, you don't want to do that, do you? Yeah, she's definitely a narcissist, and she was a terrible friend, like across the board, just terrible. So that's my take on it. I just also don't like the therapy thing. That just really made me not like her, because she even came to the therapy session like trying to like go off, and I'm like, girl, really? This woman is in therapy and you showing up to the sessions like trying to pop off. I didn't like that. And then the Jamaica thing, if episode 1 didn't take me over the edge, definitely the Jamaica thing took me all the way over the edge with her. I'm like, girl, you really finna sit here and call this lady a bitch and slap her when it's your fault that you ain't with neither one of these men? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have had to beat sis down and then ask God to forgive me, because she would have been deserving of whatever she got. But yes, you guys can let me know in the comment section, do you all think Toni from Girlfriends was toxic? Let me know also which girlfriend do you feel like you relate more to. Is it Maya, Lynn, Toni, or Joan? And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Ladies, are you tired of having painful menstrual cramps? Tired of not having enough coverage from your pads and experiencing leakage? And are you tired of ordinary pads just not getting the job done? Well, if you are, I have a solution for you. Introducing the Save Your Womb Pads collection. These pads stand out from the rest by providing you and your womb with numerous healthy benefits. These pads are infused with the Nobel Prize graphene strip that potentially moves heat away from the body, help with aroma, balance the body's pH, eliminate harmful bacteria, help relieve painful abdominal cramps, fight fatigue, boost metabolism and immune system, contains vibrational energy. I use these products for myself, and I can honestly say I love the comfort and confidence they bring. Nothing about your feminine care will change until you do something about it. Visit www.saveyourwomb.com or dial 904-551-2115 for more details.